So you're probably wondering what that intro was about. And the answer is I've evolved. Like a Pokemon. I love tea. So obviously the world is in a pretty crazy place right now. So I think I'm ready to go on to the next stage. First, before I go any further, I would just like to talk about sort of the evolution so far. A lot of you are probably pretty confused because the majority of my audience hasn't seen me before 2.0, but there was a version before then, just not discussed in the same way because it was just me and I was a very angry, angsty teenager. So as the angsty teenagers who happened to follow me back when I was in that even older version of myself, it was back when that Instagram account was my Finsta. The BRL 2.0 Instagram account used to be my Finsta, where I would be angry at the world, about the world, you know, fun teenager stuff. Towards the end of my senior year, I decided that I wanted to take this step into doing YouTube, also that I was done being angry with the world. I had mended the broken relationship that I had with my parents, and I had realized that there was more to me than just being angry, and that people actually appreciated me for who I was. So that started 2.0, the version everyone was familiar with up until this point. Obviously, I had no idea who I was yet. I spent the majority of this phase sort of figuring out and identifying who I was. I really didn't have any idea. I've done every sort of video in that stage, like literally every sort of video. However, I found that time and time again, the things that I found most exciting were the aesthetically pleasing vlogs and the common misconception videos. Also, over this last week or two, depending on when I upload this video, I have really stepped back from the internet as a whole, and because of that, that's allowed me to really explore who I was as well. During that time, I really stepped away from sort of the popular YouTube stuff and got a little bit more into somewhat niche sort of topics and conversations. And I found that I love analytical videos. Obviously, I'm a big analyzer myself. I'm going into a sociology field, so I decided that I want to make videos relating to that going on forward. This means that I will be mostly focusing on my common misconception videos because they are genuinely some of my favorite things to make and create. But I will also be going on to other sort of analytical things, kind of sort of looking at one topic and how society as a whole has shaped it, or how it has shaped society. Because as much as I'm interested in the psychology of things, I'm going into a sociology field, which is related more towards people as a whole. So I really want to focus on that going forward because I find those sort of videos, making those videos as well as editing those videos are just more fun. Because of the fact that I don't have a lot of experience with those sort of things yet, it is going to take a while to get into it and learn how to be able to edit those things quickly. Obviously, common misconceptions videos, just because I don't do them as frequently as some of my other videos, are going to be still less frequent to do, and when I do make them, they're probably going to take a few weeks just because I haven't quite gotten into the flow of being able to find the information and edit those videos quickly. I will be trying to morph more into making these sort of videos. However, things similar to what I've been doing before, like some vlogs, I mean obviously not right now because no one's doing anything, but stuff like vlogs, as well as sort of reaction-esque type videos that I've been doing before, I will still be doing a little bit here, but I do want to focus more on sort of those studies of how things influence a culture and a society, as well as my common misconception videos, because I honestly find a lot of joy in writing and producing them. Plus, I have a very exciting topic for this October. Anyways, that, despite the fact that my most liked video on here is my TikTok video that I did a while back, I think this is the direction I want to go into. So know that videos probably will be a little more scarce from here on out. I probably won't be uploading videos on YouTube as frequently just because it will take me a minute to kind of get into the niche and adjust myself to making these videos and getting in this mindset. But I do hope that I will still be able to produce and come up with content and videos as frequently as I can. Additionally, for anybody in my audience who is watching this video and has managed to get it this far, first of all, good job. I know this is a little more boring than what I normally do. And second of all, if you do have any ideas or things that you want to talk about, or if you want to collab with me talking about one of these things, feel free to reach out to me. I'm using, any of the social medias that I use associated with this account, as well as my business email that is also linked down below with the rest of my social media. Also, although it won't be starting yet, I do eventually want to start doing a Patreon to kind of share some of the extra behind the scenes that happens. Because there is, when I find a few times that I do research these things, there is a lot of stuff that ends up getting cut or doesn't make it into the final video. And I would like to be able to share that with an audience. However, just because my audience is still very small, I won't be doing that yet. However, who knows, if I can actually find somebody who would want to support me in that endeavor, or if I can get bigger later on as a channel, then I will very gladly start doing that. Anyways, that is it for me as of right now. I have no idea when this video goes back up, but whenever it does, that is when I guess my break is going to be over and I will come back. Also, don't worry, as of right now, I'm not making TikTok videos as frequently, but when I get back on there, I will be making them just as frequently as I have been. Make sure to follow me if you aren't already. Anyways, I think that is it for me. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me in this change, and I hope that I can go forward and continue to make content that I truly appreciate, and that you will appreciate too. Bye!